Blurred lines in the music industry. Today we'll be reviewing the court case involving Robin Thicke and Pharrell Williams versus Marvin Gaye's estate over the highly controversial song Blurred Lines. Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines, featuring T.I. and Pharrell, was a hit song during its debut in 2013, maintaining the #1 spot on Billboard's Hot 100 for 12 weeks and being nominated for Record of the Year at the 56th Annual Grammy Awards in 2014. The song alone garnered the team over $16 million in sales and streaming revenues. However, from the beginning, despite its achievements, the song was deemed highly controversial, from the lyrics, the music video, and on to what we will discuss today, which is the copyright infringement case against Robin Thicke over the very song that helped to skyrocket his success. In a May 2013 interview, Thicke declared that he was inspired by Marvin Gaye's Got to Give It Up when writing the song Blurred Lines, stating that this was one of his all-time favorite songs and that he wanted to make something just like that. After the interview, members of Marvin Gaye's estate claimed that Thicke copied the composition of Gaye's song and that Blurred Lines was not an original. In response to this accusation, the song collaborators filed a preemptive lawsuit against the Gaye estate in August 2013, seeking a declaratory judgment that their composition did not infringe on Gaye's 1977 hit and preventing the Gays from collecting any royalties. Marvin Gaye's heirs countersued and took Thicke and Williams to court, accusing them of copying the song Thicke referenced as inspiration. After Thicke's interview, members of Marvin Gaye's estate were infuriated, claiming that Thicke copied Gaye's Got to Give It Up. Thicke and his collaborators maintained their position of innocence, stating that Gaye's song was used as inspiration but was not copied when writing Blurred Lines. Due to these accusations, the Blurred Lines collaborators filed a preemptive lawsuit to prevent the Gaye family from claiming any royalties on the song. For the children of the late Marvin Gaye, their goal was to protect the image of their father and to uphold his musical legacy. Prior to the US release of the album Blurred Lines, representatives of Marvin Gaye's estate separately contacted Williams and Thicke, stating that if they do not pay a monetary settlement of the claim, they intend to initiate litigation. Gaye's family originally sued Pharrell Williams, Robin Thicke, and T.I. for just over $25 million. Additionally, they also wanted some of the $11 million in touring income attributable to the song. Both parties employed the use of expert evaluation at trial. In an effort to show that no one artist owns a genre or a style or a groove, representatives for Thicke and Williams also had witnesses testify both to the differences of Blurred Lines and Got to Give It Up, as well as the similarities in other famous songs. Lawyers for the Gays employed the use of musicologists who testified of similarities in signature phrases, hook, keyboard bass interplay, lyrics, and theme of the songs. This case specifically is an example of when alternative dispute resolution should have been used. Some of the most important benefits in using ADR over litigation and copyright cases are the protection of reputation, cost and time saving, and control over the outcome. This case was highly publicized, and as a result, Thicke's reputation took a major hit in the discovery process of the trial, doing irreparable damage to his character. This case dragged on for 5 years, costing both parties thousands of dollars in legal fees, as well as the countless hours spent preparing for court and in court as well. Additionally, it is both risky and unpredictable, as there is no control over the outcome when parties resort to litigation. It would not appear as though the Blurred Lines collaborators took any steps to avoid preventing negative emotions. The Gaye family has seemingly suggested that litigation could have been avoided had Thicke and his team been willing to sit down and have a conversation. However, rather than wait to be sued, Thicke and his team took legal action immediately, which resulted in the Gaye family countersuing them. In suing the Gaye family, Thicke immediately alienated himself and destroyed any chance of negotiation. Clearly, no appreciation was shown. For Thicke, during the trial, the Gaye family was at a disadvantage as they were denied the ability to play the original sound recording of Got to Give It Up, as the copyright for the song is limited to the sheet music compositions. This was a small benefit for Thicke and Williams. However, a district court ruled that the Gaye estate could present a stripped-down version of the song, And as a consequence of this, the commercial sound recording of Got to Give It Up was not played at the trial. Again, benefit for Thicke and Williams. However, the financial success of the song was also scrutinized, and it was revealed that profits between Thicke, Williams, and TI and the involved record companies total over $16 million. There is a chance that litigation could have been avoided had ADR methods been used. Unfortunately, Thicke and his team attacked the family head on and began the litigation process. During the trial, the fact that Thicke said he wrote the song was brought up. However, during court, he testified that he was drunk and high on drugs in the studio, and that it was actually Williams that wrote the song. This was deemed incredibly detrimental to his character. And as previously mentioned, the Gay family has seemingly suggested that litigation could have been avoided had Thicke and his team been willing to sit down and have a conversation. Had a conversation been had, a trial may have been avoided. In 2015, 8 days after trial, a jury found Thicke and Williams liable for copyright infringement, awarding Gay's family $7.4 million in damages. This amount was later lowered to $5.3 million. Thicke was ordered to pay an additional $1.76 million, while Williams and his publishing company must each pay Gay's estate separate rewards of $357,630. In the history of copyright infringement cases, this is notably the largest award ever seen. In 2016, Thicke and Williams appealed the case, but the ruling was upheld and the artists were still required to pay. In 2018, a judge in the Central District of California reaffirmed the ruling. Two of the three judges from the panel rejected the defense's request to overturn a jury verdict or order a new trial, saying that Gay's copyright on the song is entitled to broad protection. Additionally, the Gay family is entitled to receive prejudgment interest on the damages award and respective profits against each of them, which totals to just under $10,000. Lastly, the Gay family is also entitled to 50% of all future royalties for the song. Thank you.